Good morning, arrows, and happy Wednesday. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know how your week is going. Let me know how your life is going. Become a part of the community and become a member of the Arrow family, okay? Be part of the community and join the quiver. And I hope that something will resonate with you guys. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do a love reading and we're going to use crystals. So I thought it would be really fun. Usually I'm kind of out of the norm. I don't use crystals, but I thought, let's get to the people that do relate to crystals. I relate to crystals. There's a lot of people who love tarot that relates to crystals. And, as much as I'd love to push my other narrative, sometimes people can't relate to tarot cards unless they have the crystals, right? So let's keep it fair for everyone. So we have some crystals, we have zodiac signs, and let's just jump right in. Okay, so for today we have my Alice in Wonderland tarot deck. Anytime I use a deck, the decks will be in the description box below of what decks I'm using. So we'll give the deck a quick shuffle and we'll get some significator cards and we'll see what will you guys be drawn to. Okay, so for pile number 1 we have the 8 of Wands. So the flowers in the Alice in Wonderland deck is wands, so we have the 8 of Wands for pile number 1. For pile number 2, let's get a card for you guys. We have the Knight of Teacups, beautiful. And for pile number 3, we have, let's see, pile number 3, we have the 3 of Swords. So the spears in this deck is swords. So we have the 3 of Swords. Okay. We'll assign crystals to your piles. So for pile number 1, I feel drawn to the green adventurine crystal. Beautiful. The lighting is horrible right now. I'm sorry guys, it's really early. My kiddos are still sleeping. But here's your crystal. Beautiful. Place that there. For pile number 2, I feel drawn to the blue sodalite crystal, which is right here. Just a beautiful little blue sodalite crystal. And for pile number 3, I feel drawn to the red jasper. Right away, I feel drawn to this one. And we'll use that for pile number 3. Whoops! Pile number 3, a red jasper. Beautiful. Now, if this is how you prefer to pick your piles, then go ahead and choose your pile, and your timestamp will be in the description box below. If this is not how you prefer to choose your pile, then please stick around and we will do zodiac sorting here in a minute. Okay, so let's get right into zodiac sorting. I have this cute little deck of tarot cards of zodiac signs I made myself. So let's give them a quick little shuffle. And let's see where your zodiac sign is going to land. Let's see. Pile number 1. Okay. So, okay, I feel that one. So for pile number 1, we have Cancer. Beautiful. Okay, we have Virgo. My goodness, this lighting. There we go. We have Virgo. We have Scorpio. And we have Taurus. So that's for pile number 1. For pile number 2, we have, let's see, pile number 2 zodiac signs. We have Aquarius, we have, let's see, Leo, we have, let's see, Aries. Seems like it wants to be there. And this one's peeking out, so we'll just grab this. We have Gemini. So those are the zodiac signs for pile number 2. And for pile number 3, we have Capricorn. We have Libra. We have Sagittarius. And we have Pisces. So whatever pile you feel drawn to, whether or not it's using your zodiac, whether or not it's using the crystals, or whether or not it's using the significator card, whichever way you are drawn to your pile, you know best, okay? And I will see you guys in your readings. Let's see what's in store for your love life. Bye. Hi, pile number 1, and happy Wednesday. Welcome to your reading. I hope that something helped guide you through it, and let's just jump right into it. So if you chose this pile, then you chose the green aventurine crystal, which is beautiful. So green aventurine right away it's all about love, empathy, and like kind of compassion. It kind of brings those kind of feelings to the surface, especially kind of pairing with the 8 of Wands. In this deck, the flowers are wands, and the 8 of Wands is all about movement of energy. So you can see here they're kind of moving. They're, you know, making their way, and energy is being created. So I'm really intrigued to see what your cards are going to have to say for you. So let's pull an oracle card to kind of get some guidance on where this energy is also coming from. Oracle cards can kind of give us guidance on where the energy is coming from and what kind of guidance you need, right? So you have 2 oracle cards that popped out. A time to remember, look back on your childhood. Okay. The glare is really bad this morning. I don't have much light. It's really dark and gloomy today. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so time to look back on your childhood. And you are enough. You do not have to give more. Okay, so that's really interesting to see. Especially you could see she's like over that pot, kind of like letting all the wisdom take over her, you know. She's like, it's all dark around her, but the birds are there to show new hope and new light, you know. She's looking down, and there's the rainbow here, so that's beautiful to see. That's a beautiful card. I don't know if I've pulled this one too often, so that's a beautiful card. We'll set your significator cards here. Well, actually, let's create space. So we'll move your significator here. We'll create some space for your reading. There we go. Okay, so what's coming up for you in your love life? Let's take a look. We'll put this here. Set it right on your card to set the intention. Okay, so let's give our cards a shuffle and let's see what's coming up in love life for pile number 1. So we have a time to remember and you are enough. There's movement of energy. Let's keep looking. What is in store for pile number 1's love life? Let's keep looking. Okay. you have the Six of Hedgehogs, which is the Six of Pentacles in this deck. Hedgehogs are pentacles in the Alice in Wonderland deck. So you're going to be coming in to, you're kind of like working on your resources. Pentacles are all about resources, and we're doing a reading on love, right? So you're kind of working on the energy in your love connection. The Four of Cups, the Four of Teacups is the cups, and it's all about kind of healing your inner child, healing the wounds that you have inside of you. So that kind of correlates to a time to remember, look back at your childhood. So that's really, you know, it looks like you're kind of going through a period of healing yourself right now. Okay, so we got the Pair, which is the Lover's card. That's like, okay, so it's the Lover's card in Alice in Wonderland. It's the Pair, which is Tweedledee and Tweedle, you know. So I think that that's a good sign for you. That's, you're going to have a connection come in, or some sort of love come into your life. And I feel like you are going to finally find that connection coming up into your love life. There's a connection coming in because you've been working so hard to heal yourself. That's what I'm seeing right here. Okay. 10 of Teacups. Yes. Cups are all about emotions, okay? So the 10 of Teacups is all about filling up those cups with emotions. So it kind of seems like you've been taking the time to really kind of heal yourself, okay? And I think this is going to really bring in that connection. That's what I'm seeing. Let's make space for your last card. Page of Teacups. Yes, in your hand, the Page of Teacups is all about knowing how to handle those emotions. And this kitty cat here is just sitting by the water. She's happy. She's just hanging out, you know. And in Alice in Wonderland, you know, it's really funny because these cards I felt were perfect for this reading, this deck. And I do feel like you're going to have a connection come into your life because you have been working on your emotions. With the Eight of Wands here, it's showing me that this energy is moving, okay? This energy is moving. You have the resources to move this energy, and you're kind of learning how to move it, okay? And with the Four of Cups, it's to show that you're kind of using it to heal yourself, to bring this connection into your life. That's what I'm seeing. And especially with You Are Enough, you do not have to give more. Yeah, I do feel like you're kind of learning that, right? You're kind of looking at the light and seeing, you know what? I'm enough. And if people can't love me for who I am, then, you know, whatever. And let's keep, oh, okay. Page of Hedgehogs. Okay, so the Page of Hedgehogs is all about working on, like I said, the hedgehogs are pentacles, so it's kind of working on those resources and learning how to balance those resources. With the Page of Hedgehogs, it's like balancing the resources. And then you have the Five of Hedgehogs. Yeah. To me, that's not a coincidence that it's right underneath each other. It's like you're working on these resources. You're moving out of this hurt that you've been experiencing. It seems like this card got left behind, so I feel like it needs to be seen. 10 of Flowers. Yeah, 10 of Wands. You're moving this energy. It's all about, like, here in this Wands, especially with this 10 of Wands, you can see here you only have roses, but now you have this other kind of flower here, and it's growing new, and it's growing an opposite way than these other flowers, right? So that's the movement of the energy, and like kind of manipulating that energy and creating your own path, okay? And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that you're working to heal yourself, to create this new connection. That's really what I'm seeing. And this one's peeking out, so I feel like, yeah, the 9 of Flowers. Yeah, there's a lot of, the 9 of Wands is like working on something and feeling beat down. So you're definitely feeling like really beat down right now. You could even possibly be feeling like this connection is never going to come in. I feel like this has like been a long journey for you, and that you're really kind of struggling at this point to see if there's like, to see the bright side to things. And I think that's why you have this card, is it's like to see the light, like this connection will come in. Okay, you just kind of have to be patient. Let's keep looking now. Whoa, okay, so these two, this one flipped over, so I feel like that's definitely meant for you, and this one is flipped over too. Okay, so I feel like that's for you, and I feel like this one's for you because they flipped over. So let's see. Okay, we're running out of space. So you have the Queen of Teacups, again, being well balanced in your emotions. Cups are all about emotions, okay? And you can see like, this is a mama clam with two little baby clams, and she's just kind of nurturing them. They're all kind of just hanging out there. They're happy. And I feel like that's where you're at. You're just kind of like waiting for this connection. I feel like, especially with the Three of Wands here, you're just kind of waiting. You're just kind of sitting there like, okay, when's this connection going to come in? And it will, okay? Especially with the Queen of Spears. And you can see Alice here with this Queen of Spears. She's bigger, right? She's bigger than the Queen here. And she's kind of telling the Queen what to do. She's like, no. And I feel like that's you. You've gotten to a point where you're like, no, I know what I deserve. And you're not going to let anyone give you less than that. That's really what I feel like. And I feel like that's honestly what your guidance is with this, you know. Just kind of be patient. Just let this connection come in, okay? It will come in. Trust in your intuition. Trust in the universe, you know. Things have to go bad before they go good. It's like the Wheel of Fortune. I didn't pull that card for you, but you know, that's what it makes me think of, is the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, it's a cycle. And I feel like right now you're spending the time to really try and heal yourself. Just, you're taking the time with the Four of Cups, you know, you're taking the time to heal yourself, to let this connection come in, okay? This connection, it feels like, or this could already be an established connection, whatever resonates with you, okay? That just popped into my mind. Like, this could be an established connection. I honestly don't really feel like it is, but if it is, then it seems like you guys are working on this connection. You're slowly bringing yourself out of like whatever kind of healing you guys need to do. There's a lot of movement in this connection, and there's a lot of kind of like grabbing the resources and filling up the cups of emotions. And you know, I really do feel like this is a healing process for you, okay? I feel like if this connection is already established, this is a healing process for both of you, and maybe the relationship is kind of like stagnant right now, and that's why you clicked on this video. You're like, it's kind of stagnant, I don't know what's going on. And it's more so of like, the energy is just kind of healing itself. It's doing what it needs to do in order for this connection to grow and get better, you know, flourish. Yeah, that's what I see for you guys. Please let me know if anything resonates with you guys down below. I do see like you're really healing yourself to let love into your life. That's what I'm seeing, especially with the You Are Enough. I really see like you're healing yourself to let love come into your life. Let's put your crystal there. Yeah, and especially with a time to remember, look back on childhood, you're healing yourself. And it's like with all of the cups, the emotions and stuff, the Page of Teacups, the Queen of Teacups, the Ten of Cups. You're healing yourself. I really feel like you're working on healing yourself. Now let's pull some letters for you guys, just for fun. Let's get my little bag of letters out here. Let's pull some letters. Let's see what kind of messages we can get together. Give the letters a good mix. I shouldn't be talking while I'm mixing them. You probably can't hear me. But let's give the letters a quick mix. We'll just pull a few. We don't want too many. A couple more. There we go. Let's see. And if you guys want to help, make sure that you help. Get down in the comment sections. Help me. I try to do what I can. But you know, sometimes I don't see things. Everyone's brains work differently. So right away I see ray. Maybe you know someone, ray. Maybe a ray of light going to be shining down on you to kind of put some knowledge on you with your relationship. And maybe it's the end of it, you know. There's game. Maybe you're sick of playing games, you know. There's a lot of games you've been playing. Drag. That's kind of ironic. Drag your feet, you know. Yeah, drag your feet. Maybe you're dragging your feet and you feel like it's not gonna be the end of it, you know. Let's keep looking. Let's mix up the letters again. Let's see. Yes. Yes, there's a relationship coming in. Just be patient. Maybe there's a lot of things you've just had to deal with. Okay. There's play. I think I see. Yep, play. So maybe you're sick of playing games. Wow, I'm getting a lot of ran. Maybe someone ran from the relationship. Now you're just kind of stuck there and you're hurt and you're kind of healing that hurt. Read. Maybe read between the lines, you know. Yeah, so if you guys see anything else, let me know. And I hope that something resonated with you guys. I hope that you took something away from this. Let me know down below. And either way, I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you're new here, please join the family, subscribe. I will be doing other readings like this to kind of try and, you know, relate to everyone, help guide everyone, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hi, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, then you are either an Aquarius, a Leo, a Gemini, or an Aries. Welcome to your reading. Or you chose this pile using the Knight of Teacups as your significator card, or the blue sodalite for your crystal. It looks like these two are going to be your oracle cards. They just kind of stayed there, so I feel like they're meant to be. And let's get right into the reading. Let's see where your love life is going to be at, okay? Let's give the tarot cards a quick shuffle. These ones kind of fell out, but I don't feel those are meant for you because I haven't even shuffled the deck yet. So let's give the cards a quick shuffle, okay? Let's set the intention and give the cards a shuffle, okay? My cards are sticking today. It's kind of humid out. So my hands are kind of sticky today, clammy. Let's get some cards out. Where is pile number 2's love life at for the near future? Where is their love life at? Let's pull some cards. These ones. Feel that. You have a lot of cards, so let's see. We can always get more guidance if we need to from our deck off to the side here. So let's get our cards together. Those are a lot of cards, so let's see. So right away, the blue sodalite crystal is kind of all about speaking what you feel. It's all about the throat chakra, and it's about your like creativity and your self-expression and like speaking how you feel, kind of not being afraid to speak. And so it's kind of interesting that it goes along with the Knight of Teacups, that your significator card is the Knight of Teacups, because the Knight of Teacups is kind of like being well balanced in your emotions here. You can see like the flamingo is just kind of like letting the rain fall on him. He's kind of enjoying it. He's blissfully like, okay, it's raining. And he's the umbrella, right? He's just like, whatever, I'll shelter people. So maybe, maybe with the blue sodalite, you need to kind of speak up. Let's not get ahead of ourselves though, and let's take a look at your cards, okay? So for your first oracle card, you have, you deserve to be seen. Let yourself be known. Okay. So that's kind of funny with the Knight of Teacups, because it's kind of being well balanced in your emotions and knowing how to speak those emotions. Let's create some space though. So I'm going to move these here. We'll move your oracle cards here, okay? And let's take a look at your second one. Speak to yourself with kindness. Okay. Yeah. I'm already... That's interesting. So we'll set your Knight of Teacups here, and we'll set your crystal here. I hope you guys can still see it right here. The lighting is horrible. I'm sorry. It's really early. So the Two of Flowers is the Two of Wands is in this deck. I'm sorry. And it's all about movement and having a choice, okay? It's all about taking that energy. Wands are all about energy, and it's about making a choice with that energy, okay? Yeah, the Six of Wands is kind of creating that momentum, to creating that energy. I feel like, especially with the Knight of Teacups, you deserve to be seen in your love life. It's when you're looking at love, it's kind of like you're not sheltering, especially with the umbrella here. It's kind of telling me you're not really sheltering yourself. You're not protecting yourself in your love life. You're kind of bringing yourself down, and you're not like kind of sheltering yourself from your emotions, from the hurt, from whatever is going on in your love life. It looks like you're not being seen in your relationship, or maybe that's the issue. Maybe if you're not in a relationship already, because in this one, I feel like you guys might already be in a relationship. And I feel like you're not being seen. Let's see. The Ace of Hedgehogs. That's like, so the Ace of Hedgehogs is all about kind of creating those resources to get what you need. And I feel like your guidance here is to kind of create that you're getting too stuck in your emotions, and you're not seeing your own self-worth in your love life. Like you're not seeing your own self-worth. Yeah. Oh, sorry, it was right. Suspension. Yeah, so suspension is like the Devil card in this deck. It's like being trapped. Or is that illusion? I think that's illusion. Either way, suspension, you can see here, Alice is just kind of falling, and she's almost looking at herself like, what's going on, and she's got all these things falling with her, the teapot, like she's got the knowledge, the flowers, she's got the intuition, the lamp, like the light, she's got it all. It's just like, and it's funny because she is really just looking at herself like, here she's happy and she's like, ha ha, and here she's like, what's going on? And I feel like that's you right now. You're just kind of like, what's going on? And you're not sure why this is all happening. 10 of Flowers, the 10 of Wands, the movement of that energy. There is energy moving right now, and I really do feel like it's something that you are just trapped. Like, you're trapped inside your mind. You can't see what the issue in the relationship is. Like, there's all this energy, okay? And you have, like, you being confused. You're not speaking to yourself with kindness here. And I feel like you're just kind of in this daze. You're like, what's going on? I have no idea. And that's honestly what I feel. Is maybe you're in a situationship and you're like, this person's in, this person's out, I don't know, and it's just kind of stuck there. It's just stuck. Like, I think actually suspension is the Hermit. Like, as I'm thinking it's the Hermit. You're just kind of stuck there and taking time to reflect, which would be why Alice is looking at herself in the mirror. I'm so with this deck, it can be tricky to try and remember the cards, but yeah, this is the Hermit, because mystery is the, or temptation is the Devil card. So this is the Hermit, just kind of like taking time to reflect, and you're kind of like looking at yourself in the mirror and you're saying, what's going on? And that's kind of what I'm seeing, to be completely honest. So we have all these cards. Let's start your second line down here. So speak to yourself with kindness. Become aware of how you speak to yourself. I feel like this is like, these go hand in hand, right? You deserve to be seen, and speak to yourself with kindness. Like, you need to make sure that you're seen in your relationship, and you speak to yourself the way that you would speak to a friend, right? You wouldn't sit there and beat a friend down that's going through a hard time in a relationship, or maybe you don't have a relationship and, you know, you're really just like stuck and you're like, what's wrong with me? I don't understand this. And it's more so that you aren't sheltering yourself and you aren't taking care of yourself. The Knight of Hedgehogs. Yeah, so the Knight of Hedgehogs is all about creating those resources and working on those resources. In this case, it would be love. Or in this case, I really do feel like it's like learning how to speak to yourself nicely and learning how to love yourself, and kind of climbing up that ladder with the baggage on your shoulder, and just learning how to speak to yourself with kindness and just loving yourself. I feel like that's your message. The Chariot, and then a love connection will come in. And you could see with this Chariot especially, Alice is like in the bottle. She's in the middle of the ocean, or the water, whatever you want to call it, and she's reaching out for help, but there's no one there. She's kind of like lost. She's worried. She's reaching for help, and you know, she's confused. She's like, what's going on? And this is a unique Chariot card, because usually Chariot is all about movement and momentum. And this one specifically, I feel like you are just like kind of stuck there. Like, what's going on? What's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. Get out of your head, okay? Page of Flowers, yes. Again, Page of Flowers. The flowers are wands. So it's all about like having the momentum and creating that momentum. The page is all about like not being stuck in your hurt, not letting, like creating the momentum and not letting your ego and your hurtness get to you, so that that energy can be created and brought out, right? The Fool, yes, and you'll have a new beginning, especially with the kitty cat here. She's looking up to Alex like, what are you doing? What's going on? Hey, like, she's kind of sad. Alice is fine, but she's kind of naively like, look at, and the kitty cat, especially, she's on the Page of Teacups, so it's kind of ironic, but she's kind of looking up to Alice like, you know, like, what's going on? And I really do feel like it's like all in your head. Like, you have to get out of stop being your own worst enemy. Like, she's got a little companion here, and she's like, she's happy and she's fine, but the companion is like, I don't know, you know, like, I don't know if this is a good idea. So I really feel like you're just stuck in your head. Maybe you're scared to let a connection come in because you're scared to be hurt again, and you don't feel like you're worth that connection. And you really need to just learn to speak to yourself with kindness. Six of Spears. So yeah, that's all about like, that's in your mind. Like, yeah, it's like move out of your mind. Speak to yourself with kindness. Ten of Hedgehogs, Ten of Pentacles, and you will have it. Yeah, see, I feel like your guidance is to move out of your mind and you will get the connection. There is a connection going to be coming in. No. Nope, there's not a connection coming in. But what I see in your guidance is that, because with the Two of Flowers, it's more so you have a choice. The Two of Flowers is the Two of Wands, like making a choice. You have the choice to create this connection, to move forward in this connection, or walk away from this connection. And I feel like that is your guidance. Sorry, there's a car honking. Maybe that's communication saying, yes, move away from this connection, or, you know, get out of your head to let this connection come in, okay? Five of Hedgehogs, yes. You need to build your resources. That's what it keeps showing me, is building your resources. Two of Cups. Yeah, okay. So Two of Cups. Yes, okay. So there will be a connection coming in, and this is how that connection's going to come in. That must be why you had so many cards, okay? The connection will be coming in. The Two of Cups is all about a connection coming in. So your guidance in this reading, yeah, and protect that connection. The Four of Hedgehogs, Four of Pentacles is kind of about protecting what's yours. Yeah, so this connection, I definitely feel like is going to be coming in as long as you get out of your head, okay, pile number 2? Please get out of your head. You deserve to be seen. Speak to yourself with kindness, and especially with you choosing the Knight of Teacups and the blue sodalite crystal, it's kind of like fill your cup up with emotions and learn how to use them. You are justified in your emotions and you know how to use them, so please make sure you use them, okay? Make sure you speak to yourself with kindness. Your emotions are the most important, right? You need to make sure that you're protecting them so that you don't get hurt, okay? But don't overprotect them, you know? Just make sure you're staying balanced and make sure you speak your mind with this throat chakra, okay? We'll place this here and let's get you some letters. Let's see what your letters have to say. Pull my little bag of letters out. I keep talking while I mix them. I probably shouldn't do that. So let's give them a quick mix and pull some letters. More. Okay, and down below, make sure you leave a comment. Help me see, what kind of letters do you see? Let me know. Yeah, sometimes I have some hard times coming up with stuff, but you know, I feel like I'll be guided. Trap. So maybe you feel trapped inside your mind. I can do this. Let's see. Win. You need to win in your mind. Do we have E-N-D, end of something? I was looking for a U because I thought maybe endure, but I don't think I have a U. Care, you need to care about yourself, okay? Wing, spread your wings, you know. Top, be on top, right? Yeah. If you see anything, let me know. This is always fun. You know, sometimes Pat, maybe there's a person in your life named Pat. I don't know. Let me know if anything relates. Let's see. No, there's no you. I was going to say run, but there's no you. Ran. Maybe they ran away. Maybe I already said that. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so whatever you see, top. So whatever you see, just let me know down below, and, you know, help others resonate. And I hope that something resonated with you. And remember, you know, you are in control of everything. And you know how to win, okay? And don't forget that. Stay out of your head. Make sure that you leave yourself open and take care of yourself. Otherwise, connections can't come in, right? And I will see you guys in the next video. If you're new, please consider subscribing so you don't miss next week's video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, then you chose it using your zodiac sign, which is either Capricorn, Libra, Sagittarius, or Pisces. Welcome to your reading. Or you chose it using the 3 of Swords or the 3 of Spears in this deck, in the Alice in Wonderland deck. Or you chose it using the red jasper crystal, which is kind of interesting for it to go along with this card. The 3 of Swords is all about heartbreak and kind of being stuck in that hurt, feeling isolated and by yourself. And the red jasper is all about your root chakra, and it's kind of like self-preservation and instinct and kind of knowing what you need to do to come out of this. So I'm really interested in your reading. Let's pull some oracle cards to get guidance on where the feelings are coming from, right? Oracle cards can kind of really give us an understanding of where this hurt is coming from. So we have this one, and I feel this one. Let's see. And we'll create some space. Move these up here. Yes, you can still see them. Create some space. Put your tarot card here, and let's take a look at your oracle cards. Pull yourself close. Every part of you is deserving of love. And that's really sweet, because it's kind of like you can see the 2 kids there, and he's like kind of leading the way, like, don't worry, I'll show you. And you see all the flowers growing around. They're walking down this kind of hallway to the light, right? There's like, you can't really see what's ahead, but it's there, and it's a little bit like, it's hazy. It's kind of like, yeah. Practice freedom. Release the weight of judgment. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so it's kind of funny that you're like going to the light in this card, and then you kind of see the light and the rainbow in this card and the freedom. It's almost like you're walking to free yourself from the pain. That's very interesting. Let's take a look at your cards. It seems like this pile's going through some heartbreak, but let's take a look, okay? We won't know. Oh, it looks like that one's meant to be for you. We won't know until we see what your cards have to say. Let's look at your tarot cards. I don't like to get ahead of myself. Sometimes I do because I get excited, but this one's poking out. These and this one. And then we can always pull for more down here. Create some space for all your cards. There's a lot. Okay, so what are we looking at for pile number 3 in love in the next near future? Okay, can we get some guidance? 6 of Swords. Okay, so the 6 of Swords is another like kind of heartbreak, I believe. It's more so being stuck in that hurt again. Like, I don't... Knight of Hedgehogs. Okay, so the Knight of Hedgehogs is having the resources to overcome this hurt, okay? So you can see here with him, he's climbing up the ladder, he's got his baggage, and he's happily doing it. Like, he sees the way in the Knight of Hedgehogs. In this deck, the hedgehogs are pentacles, so he's finding his way to the resources to get what he wants, okay? Seven of Swords. Yeah, heartbreak. So you have a lot of heartbreak. There's a lot of things in the mind here. This is heartbreak. It's Nine of Hedgehogs. So the Nine of Pentacles, that's, yeah, you're working on these resources to create what you need to create. With the Queen of Hedgehogs, yes, like, you're sitting on your nest. Like, you are slowly working on this in your mind. This is interesting. I cannot place this energy, and it's really intriguing me because it's like there's something stuck. Like, there's something stuck, and let me take a minute to reflect on this, because I really just, I feel like there's, yeah, there's like a lot of hurt. Like, you need to take time to care for yourself. There's like a lot of hurt in this reading. Let's keep looking, because with all the swords here, it's in your mind and you're really hurt. Like, someone broke your heart. I feel like someone really broke your heart recently, and your guidance is to kind of like help heal yourself. Pull yourself close and heal yourself before jumping into a new connection. I feel like you're really hurt. The Tower card, yes. So with this Tower card too, the Tower card is all about an event that happens. So there's an event that's happening in your life right now that's kind of like breaking everything down for you and putting you through a lot of hurt. Especially with Alice here, you can see she's really worn down. She is the Tower. She's not broken, you know? Like, usually the Tower is like things breaking to create a new beginning, and she is the Tower. She's kind of just like sitting there like, you know, like she is worn down, and she's got her little window open, but she's not looking out. She's just kind of like sitting there like, okay, what next? And I feel like you're going through a lot of hurt, and your guidance right now is, if you are in a relationship, whether or not you are in a relationship or whether or not you are looking for one, your guidance is to help heal yourself. There has been a huge, especially with it coming right after the practice freedom, okay, there is a huge thing in your life right now that is happening that is causing a lot of pain. Whether or not it's a breakup, maybe you're going through this back and forth with someone, maybe you've already been through the breakup and you're just like kind of staying stuck in the hurt of what this person did to you. Either way, it looks like your guidance so far is to kind of work on picking up these pieces, okay? Don't focus on like the other person. What you need to do is focus on your nest, okay? Focus on your resources. With the Queen of Hedgehogs, she's sitting on her eggs, and she's getting ready to, she's trying to hatch them essentially, right? So, and she's happy doing that. It's just, it seems like you are kind of just like staying stuck in the hurt here. There's a lot of hurt in the mind, okay? Seven of Hedgehogs, yes. So Seven of Pentacles. You're going to grow these resources once you get stuck out of whatever this is that happened in your life. There's something in your life that happened. I'm not, or it's going to happen, but I feel like it already happened. Because we're looking at your love life in the future, or what's to come of it. And I feel like this already happened. So whatever this situation is with the Tower card that already happened, you need to heal your mind from it first, okay? Yeah, the Hierophant. Especially with this Hierophant, she's sitting under a tree and she's reading a book. She's learning. The Hierophant is all about learning, okay? And the sun is here, okay? It's shining bright down on her. She just needs to gain that knowledge and wisdom, okay? Yeah. Let's keep looking. The Ace of Teacups. Yes. So the Ace of Teacups is all about filling your cup up with emotion and kind of learning how to use your emotions, restoring, sorry about the motorcycle, restoring the emotions, you know. That's all what the Ace, filling your cup up with emotions and being happy in those emotions, learning how to use them. And that's what the Ace of Teacups is. The Ace of Flowers. Yes, the Ace of Wands. Yes, your guidance especially is to learn, fill your cup up with emotions, and Wands are all about moving energy. And the Ace of Wands is creating that energy, creating the emotions, learning how to use them. Okay? The Hierophant, the Ace of Flowers, and the Ace of Teacups. It's about learning how to use those emotions. Okay? And one more card. Knight of Spears. Yes. Okay, and you can't tell me, especially with, you know, I see this is all in the mind right here. With the Spears, it's all in the mind, the Knight of Spears. So I really do see that you need to work on things in your mind. The Knight of Spears is the Knight of Swords, and it's all about like not seeing the other side of things, okay? It's being stuck and not seeing the other side of the hurt, okay? And I do feel like that's your guidance. I do feel like whatever this is in the connection that you are looking for, I do feel like you need to work on healing your mind and practicing just being on your own. Practice freedom, practice loving yourself. And like you can see here, so I personally don't see a connection in this. So I feel like I don't see a connection coming in. I feel like your guidance is to heal yourself. And if this is a connection that's already there, then don't worry about them and just heal yourself, okay? Because I feel like it's pull yourself close and practice freedom. And to me, it's not... It's a sign that like these two are looking down, they're walking, they're kind of guiding each other. Look for the support that you need, okay? And you'll get to that tunnel, you'll get to the end of it, and look, you'll have the rainbow, you'll have the freedom. That's not a coincidence to me. So yeah, I really do feel like your guidance this week is to really kind of get out of your mindset and get out of your hurt, okay? You're gonna not be able to get out of your hurt until you get out of your mind. You're really stuck in your mind and you're not kind of taking care of yourself. You're not nurturing yourself. You're not sitting on those eggs and nurturing yourself. So make sure you do that, okay? And let's pull some letters. Let's see what other guidance we can have for you. And let's pull some letters, okay? Give them a good mix. I always tend to talk when I'm mixing them, so I'm not going to this time. This one fell out right here, so it's got to be included. Take a couple more. There we go. And down in the comments below, make sure you help me out, okay? Sometimes I'm not the greatest at letter sorting, but let's see, okay? Oh, there's no L. I thought it was going to be vigilant. There's no N either. Sometimes my brain puts together words that aren't even there. Let's see. Sometimes I gotta mix them up. T-E-M. Is there a P? I thought I saw a P. Nope, my brain is just making up. I was gonna say temper, but I don't see a P. There's dig. So maybe dig to the root of the cause, the problems, you know. Fever. I don't know why my brain saw that. So maybe, you know, you have to, I don't know. I don't know why my brain saw that. I keep wanting to think there's a P. I'm gonna try. No, there's no. Rag. You guys are kind of stumping me. Cute. Maybe you don't realize how cute you are. I don't know. Drag. Yeah, drag. Maybe you feel like things are dragging on. Regret. Maybe there's some regret in your life. There we go. Now my brain's starting to connect the pieces. Maybe there's some regret in your life. M-A-R-C. Oh, there's no March, but maybe there's a mark in your life. Maybe people keep taking digs at you. You know, maybe family keeps getting in the way. Oh, there's no L or Y, but maybe family keeps getting in the way, you know. But whatever you guys see, let me know down below, okay? Sometimes it can be hard. I try to see what I can see. You know, it's always when you're on the spot that you can't think of things. So, remember, okay? Don't regret anything. You don't regret anything. The I regret, no, take the I out. You don't regret anything, okay? Have no regrets, and you win, okay? Where is the N? I know there's an N because I already did this. Maybe that was the other group. No, there's no N. Oh no. I don't think that's a W anyway. That's an M. Oh, I see. No, there's no N. Mind. I was going to say mind. I'm always... Here, I see something though. You need to take care of yourself in the mind. Okay? You take care of yourself, and I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you guys saw. Let me know if you've resonated with anything, and if you are new here, please consider subscribing. Don't miss any of my other videos. I'm always doing different videos, and I like to get recommendation from you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.